Iridescent light, sparkling night, beside the time-tidy side, birds of paradise, no matter the size, they realize the sky war and might, no end in sight, an endless fight.
Nothing like this lasts, everlasting, passive-aggressive passion, pursuit and panic, love the random range of coffins, or so I thought. All erudiction يأكل جيلي حدين الهن للماريا جدة جيدو وعصافار الجنة irrispettiva من الهدى السما guerra وقوة lebda tmiem fil-vista tirida blat simpal da ma jdum mal-dejjem passiv-aggressiv passjoni inseguimentu paniku mħabba l-firxa kazwalità twibet orkestrati mill-lotijiet tagħhom you hexib the hunter's dog.
Playing for classic chameleon, champion for justice, image of Jesus meddling through the metaverse, no means for survival, pause of revival, my resurrection, a jewel and poem, Shira slam, a sword for him, healing pen, ordinary sin.
Why won't you let me in, even a vampire has caution, hesitation of the moment, more the mortal of this bone and chalice, so much malice, misery, daily dreams, silvery, pure and dying place. Snake knows what to say, horses don't stay, they hide away, make a microblade, glitter serenade, Paraguay, Ade, and Jagason.
Playpot klassieker, chameleon, kampioen. Voorkeurigheid, beeld van Jezus die zich bemoeit met de metaverse. Geen middel tot overleven, onmogelijke herleving. Mijn opstanding in juwelen, gedicht luxueus. Slam en zwart voor hem help en gewonnen zonde.
Waarom laat je me niet binnen, zelfs een vampier is voorzichtig. Aarzeling van het moment, mortuarium, een sterfelijke lotus, bot en kelk. Zoveel kwaadaardigheid, ellende, dagelijkse droom. Zilverachtigheid, dat er een ijzer speelt. Slang, niet wat te zeggen, paarden blijven niet, ze verstoppen zich.
Glitter serenade, glitter serenade.
Paraguay, they don't console me, only with endings are you joking? It's reckless misjudgment, little fireflies in the white line, like a geode made from fine twine.
Bien sûr, Marek, est-ce que vous avez déjà vu un trench aussi beau que celui-ci?
Wait till life forgave. Forsake not my name. A mythical tale before the dynamite of dawn spends death in our soul. A midnight jaw, garden frogs on lily buds. Possession from the gods, love whatever you got, only later it dissolves like creatures from the bog. Why does it feel so off? It's obvious you're a con, corpse is all gone. Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. Should I die before I wake? I pray to God my soul to take. Stolen stock exchange, an exclamative shade. Life is fake, a sudden change.
Whatever you know to need it. In Paris, little spots.
J'espère que vous allez bien. Je voulais vous faire un point stop boutique physique. Donc là, je suis en 2 pour l'instant. Je voulais vous parler de la nouvelle collection et du coup de la boutique physique. Comment ça va se passer? Demain, je vous accueille de 10h à 19h avec Liva et Jade. Donc il y aura évidemment la nouvelle collection en boutique, mais dans une toute petite partie comme ça, il y en aura vraiment évidemment après review online parce que vous êtes toute l'Europe en fait, un jour est composé, donc évidemment que priorité online. Et concernant du coup la nouvelle collection. Si vous
Passive aggressive passion, pursuit and panic, love the random range of coffins, or so I thought. All lyrics in جلك الجيلي هدين الهن للمريا جدة جيدو لا صفات الجنة irrispettiva ما انت متداير realizzaw السما guerra وأول ابدا تميم في الفيستا جليدة بلا تميم شي فالدا ما يدوم مالدايم passive aggressive passioni inseguiment وبانيكو ومحبة الفرصة casuality تتويبت
une collection qui voulait vraiment être sûr d'avoir un artiste parce que en boutique je ne suis pas sûre de tenir une stock de la collection. ça sert à rien de se planter à 10 000 personnes pour me dire est-ce que le French? Non, je suis sûre que ça vous l'a fait. Ça t'arrange de la rebond, 7 minutes, mais enfin bref, voilà, commandez,
Why won't you let me in? Even a vampire's caution, hesitation of the moment. Morgan mortal, lotus bone and chalice. So much malice, misery. Daily dreams, silvery, eaten an iron place. Snake knows what to say. Horses don't stay, they hide away. Micro-mic, blink, glitter serenade. Paraguay, de Jan Sean. Claypot, klassieke, chameleon, kampioen. Voor gerechtigheid, beeld van Jezus die zich bemoeit met de metaverse. Geen middel tot overleven, onmogelijke herleving. Mijn opstanding, juweel en gedicht. Luke Shores, laat me zwaard voor hem hellende pijn, gewonnen zonde.
Waarom laat je me niet binnen? Zelfs een vampier is voorzichtig aarzeling van het moment. Moord je waarde je me sterfelijk dood.
est-ce que vous avez déjà vu un French aussi bien
Waardigheid, ellende, dagelijkse droom, zilverachtige eten. En als je stilstaan weet wat te zeggen, paarden blijven niet. Zilver stoppen zich, mechanico, bla bla bla.
Je les remets.
Glitter serenade.
Le sunshine qu'il y a dans le Nord-Pas-de-Calais, non mais vraiment, magnifique. Allez, ciao, on se voit le vendredi. Il y a 18h sur Discolecteur, comme d'habitude.
Glitter serenade.
Paraguay yada. They don't console me. Only with endings. Are you joking? This reckless message. 100 little fireflies in a wide line, like a geode made from pine twine. Find me, 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 find me.
Reigns, whose will I forgave, forsake not my name. A mythical tale before the dynamite of dawn spends death in our song. A midnight jog, garden frogs on lily pods.
Possession from the gods.
North wind is lost. My apologies to all. A testament in the fog. Love whatever you got. Only later it dissolves like creatures from the bog.
Why does it feel so off? It's obvious you're a con corpse.
It's all gone now. I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. Should I die before I wake? I pray to God my soul to take. Stolen stock exchange and next one might have changed.
He surprised people at the T-Mobile store to tell them why it's better over here.
Whatever you know, you don't say.
Glitter serenade.
Penthouse bell bird spice.
Aphrodite, Venus, aphrodisiac, weekends warrior. To the green-haired hands, to the prepared princess of Paris. Pearl shine, stable lines with blue ribbon, blueberry bushes.
Thank you to my man.
Burned wisdom, feral premonition. Sweet predators of a prediction. A predictable vanishing into a valley of dreams. Unruly biographical hot some hell today. Had till come sling and scale. Aphrodite to Venus, aphrodisiac, half weekend. A creature till the grun, horrid hander till the forebird princess. A pair of pounds.
Well, truthfully
Yes, but
shady.
truthfully shady. Yes, and she was saying that A, to be in the comment section is begging for attention, which is so is. And also that, Quad is her friend. So she's gonna-
Linja met bladbloem, blauwbijlbosken, Burberry.
He wanted
Aandewies dan wil
I have to look back at the beginning. Why was he there for the fame? And if people are there for the fame and they get a little bit of it, they can't handle it, And I know for Quad that he's still trying to hang out with people from the show.
He was hungry for fame.
Have complexe velf character, stoic gingerbread poses, melted cross trans cross process to post three voices. Sugar cane.
And also he should know, in terms of what Dr. Heavenly could say about you,
That was pretty light.
that's pretty light.
Yeah, she could have gone a lot lower than that.
Horrible haunted ghost hotel. Hope trouble note road, stolen vampiric codes in the pattern shirt stove to the west end of the rope. Han fuck och där rikets harske والوسط ومصون اتفجت عدسك يسيش في الأمين سايمي شكر فكان I need you don't listen on that Oyna Joe I love namas Taş konusunda for And drop komari verkar papa kutsun
Benny once told me I was going to be overcompensating, and I never got the call. So, where's my offer, Benny? Season 2. Yeah, I'm waiting for my phone call. I'm waiting.
Cinnamon roll, cinema fold, hot as hell. Hatred for the scallop shell. Aphrodite, Venus, aphrodisiac of weekends, warrior. To the green-haired hands, to the prepared princess of pears.
So fans were speculating that they were no longer together, and someone commented, I don't think they're together anymore. And he wrote back, I can confirm that I left that situation, capital S. And then someone said, just too handsome. Quad is a lucky woman. And he said, luck ran out. But then
He said luck ran out?
I know. King, you're so lucky. And you're so lucky that you potentially had a home to move into with Quad, but he wouldn't because of his pride, which was always a red flag. So that's why I'm happy she left.
He should have his pride speak to his bank account, because could he afford the house Quad has currently?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so. And luck running out?
Luck running out. I know that was so rude.
Your time on TV has run out now. Thank you. Goodbye.
Heavenly, we weave in a basket of gold dust and silver flowers woven into white wheat, wooden table cake, flavors flask of the world. Magneto, sentimentali, magenta, amuri, nu cerubi, nu ciliegia, ci mare, ula, ciuri, favori, gruta, diamitista, ciculata, scura, nuvola, celesti, tisitura, antanu, cestinu, di pruvula, zodoro, ciuri, d'argento, întrițat, intanu, fermentul, iungutili, nu di torta, di tavolo, sapori, paluni, doi, nu di munu, village of the damned, circumstances, circulated romances, in newspapers made of ink, headlines, headdress of the devil, ain't a real demon.
Have you been dating down there? Like, how are the men that have probably said you're fully in that era a little bit? Have they been fun? Have they been trying to get a
Well, you
kick
know
of Sonia?
sexy Sonia with a sexy jet. You know me. This doesn't quit. The thing is, I had a boyfriend, the Viking. I know you guys called me and you respectfully held the story for me. I said, my Viking, he's born on Long Island, he's a local, and he didn't care about the show. And in fact, you would see him at Sonia New City right there in New York. He'd be backstage and not even watch the show. He could care less. So what I'm looking for is someone to grow old with. And the problem is, we broke up him and I was totally I was getting it every single night. And it's not like gay sex. I mean, to find a heterosexual man that can make love to a woman properly every night is almost unheard of.
Now, are these three men, are they all aware of each other? You know what I mean? Do you go on group dates?
No, but they're aware that I'm dating with intent. I went on Chat GPT and I asked them, what do I do? And they said, well, here's the red flags from this guy. Here's what I like about this guy. And this guy's showing that he really does want a future with you. And yet the other guy didn't so much show that. So I'm getting guided by AI.
Okay,
AI and the guys. I love this. Yes.
I love that. That's
The
so
only
great.
thing that's not robotic is my Venus flytrap.
Wait, and have these guys, have you been able to give them tips if they need it on to do you as well as the Viking did?
Oh no, this isn't like my New York Ranger. Like, I don't have to teach 22 years old to 26 years old. You don't have to teach them what to do. These guys, no, you don't have to teach them.
this last everlasting, passive aggressive, passion pursued in panic, looking in the range of coffins. Play pop classic, chameleon, champion for justice, image of Jesus, meddling into the metaverse, no means for survival, impossible revival, my resurrection, a dueling poem, luxurious lamb, a sword form, him, healing pen, ordinary sin. They don't console me. Only with endings. Are you joking? This reckless message. 100 little fireflies in a wild line like the geo made from pine.
Razors where I forgave, forsaken the name, a mythical tale before the dynamite. A dawn spends death in our song, a midnight jog, garden frogs on lily pads. Possession from the gods, north wind is lost. My apologies to all. A testament in the Bible of whatever you got. Only later it dissolves like creatures from the bog.
Why does it feel so warm? It's obvious you're a con. Most is all gone. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to Lord my soul to keep. Should I die before I wake? I pray to God my soul to take. Stolen stock exchange and exclamative shade. Life is fake, a sudden change.
Whatever you know, you don't say. Of pentagram.
In that slip response, iridescent light, sparkling nights, beside the time, side to side, birds of paradise, no matter the size, they realize the sky, war and might, no end in sight, an endless fight, nothing like this lasts everlasting, passive aggressive, passion pursued in panic, love to rage of coffins, orchestrated by the lies, play by classic chameleon, champion for justice, image of Jesus, meddling into the metaverse, no means for survival, impossible revival, my resurrection, a dueling poem, luxurious lamb, a sword for him, healing pen, ordinary sin.
Why won't you let me in? Even other has caution, hesitation of the moment. Mortal mortals, golden chalice, so much malice, misery, daily chill for ether. And I in place knows what to say. Horses don't stay.
Gone is the heaven we knew, all tied up into blue. Ribbons in hues of silk trimming, ribbons in hues of silk trimmings.
Velvet, starlit stripes and whites and rubies. Sapphire cubits, cups of crystals, daunting distals. Crystals like pistols in tune with the moon. Heart loom, bracie nebe, które sme znali wše, svázané do blues. Stuhy v odstínek hedvábnych ozdób, stuhy v odstínek hedvábnych ozdób. Sametové hvězdné pruhy v bílých a rubínových safírových loktech, pohárek křišťálu skličující bodláky, skotské pišťalky, křišťálové pišťaly jako z pistole, křišťálové bodláky, bold skyline statement, sparked light, lightning of the entire city, no worries in a hurry, firelight, fireworks, fire sky, amarca kerkanki antararu tuna, farecam boskabaki, dide kusavojcuna. Ušte bedo hamstana Trablus, kada drusala vanzu Vera banzu, kada knejr krinkle Love divided in unified sight Solar plexus, harmonic text Spelling out the Celtic playbook Phrases of sages and races Equestrian riders Skeleton pine trees Dragos de impercita unlatur Unificate plexus, solar texte Harmonice care Descriu manualu Celtic phrase Ale intellectilor in curse Calorecek vests Helet spini celestial Music box fire Celestial music box fire Music box Great black vampiric path pop Purple multiple patterns, stranded phantoms, regrowing plants and planting thousands of thoughts, pearly worldly wormwood, sunken hummingbird singing. It plays again. Melody melodic, red hope, ethos, pressure to the process. Diamonds in the roots of rain clouds, muzikus draue, schwarz vampire, we pop purpurraude, Master gestrand, phantom and regrowing plans and I get flans, tausende Gedanken, parallelweltlich wormwood, versenkt an Kolibri-Sangen, spielt Melodie, melodisch, überdenken, ethos, drog op de proces, diamanten, an de Wurzeln von Rienwolken.
Gone is the heaven we knew, all tied up into blues. Ribbons and hues of silk trimmings. Ribbons and hues of silk trimmings.
Velvet, starlit stripes and whites and rubies. Sapphire cubits, cups of crystals, daunting thistles, Scottish whistles, crystals, whistles, crystal thistles, like pistols in tune with the moon, heart loom. Pride nebek, které jsme znali, vše svázané do blues. Stuhy v odstínech hedvábných ozdób.
Stuhy v odstínech hedvábných ozdob, sametové hvězdné pruhy v bílých a rubínových safírových loktech, poháry křišťálu skličující bodláky.
Ruské píšťalky, křišťálové píšťaly jako z pistole.
Křišťálové bodláky, bold skyline statement, sparked like lighting of the entire city, no worries in a hurry.
Firelight,
Firelight, fireworks, fireworks, fire sky.
Fire sky.
han botsakih tönki hai, haralit suman varomen somlosta haki pritev lesa volit suon.
Mistä betonon bistonam, Glöna ois jöna varutsium, höja varutsun körakergin.
Love divided in unified sides, solar plexus, harmonic text, spelling out the Celtic playbook phrases of sages and races.
Equestrian riders.
Equestrian riders, skeleton pine trees, dragoste impartita, laturi unificate, plexul solar texte, armonica carer, descriu manualul, Celtic flanze, alenceleptilor, curse, coloret sequestre, coloret sequestis, helet spini, celestial music, box fire, celestial music, box fire, music box, music box, music box, music box, music box.
Great black vampiric path pop, purple pattern stranded phantoms, regrowing plants and planted thousands of thoughts, pearly worldly wormwood, sunken hummingbird, singing. It plays again.
Melody melodic, red hot ethos, pressure to the process, diamonds in the roots of rain clouds, musik kastkalk, draue schwarz vampire, weed pop, purple raude, musterige strand, phantom and regrowing plants and nugget plants, tausende Gedanken, parallelweltlich wormwood, versenkt an Kolibri-Sangen.
It spilled melodie, melodisch, überdenken ethos, drog op de proces, diamanten an de Wurzeln von Rien, Wolken.